Anyway, we're just being chilling, and then we saw Necrit's video called It Is Happening, with the thumbnail having something to do with silhouette of Jinx in Arcane Season 2, so I wonder what is happening.
Well, it is happening.
Good.
Riot officially announced the release of Arcane Season 2.
Yeah, that's what we had like half a year ago, 3 months ago. It was leaked, of course, but you know, it is what it is.
No, I'm not talking about that announcement, because this time we actually got a release window. And it is very important to underline that it was officially revealed.
Okay, here's the catch. Yeah, okay, it was official. Yeah, fair enough.
Because there was something that
Yeah, exactly what I'm talking about, the Chinese leak. Yeah.
happened before. Now, in total, this announcement only had 15 seconds. Wanna watch me turn that into a full video?
Do it, then you have 8-minute video, and we're turning that into, I believe, 15-minute video. It's like, bro, we got this.
You see, the first time we learned about the release window was through an oopsie. Quite some time ago now, Tencent held their own conference where they just showed stuff to their investors.
And see, the thing is, Tencent is a Chinese conglomerate. When it comes down to China, everything is super strict, everything is, 1984 Orwellian. They have a bit of a dictatorship, so how did you sneak a cell phone and took a picture of that? That's the question. Or maybe the guy who took the picture, leaked this picture, is probably dead now. That's what happened probably. Also, yeah, don't hold the button on the mouse, double the speed.
Held their own conference where they just showed stuff to their investors. And as the majority stakeholders of Riot Games, during one of their panels, they talked about them. And they revealed that Arcane 2 is aiming for the 4th quarter of 2024.
Yeah, so basically 1 more year. Yeah, that's classic. Although, we were expecting to get a bit sooner, not gonna lie.
Just the right time to invest. But
also, I believe it's going to be at the 15-year anniversary for League of Legends as well. So, it could be a nice combo in there.
again, that was just a leak. I'm pretty sure no one was supposed to take pictures because only one of them got out onto the internet, with so many people watching the presentation. Anyway, now it's official, and what's better, it is aiming to be released after League's 15th anniversary.
It's like, I'm so fucking old that I know League's anniversary better than I know anyone's in my family or my last relationship. Maybe explains why I'm single. Anyway.
Which already seems to be like a stacked event. Because leading up to this, we will probably get more info on Project L. I really wouldn't be surprised if the 15th anniversary actually gave us a playable demo of it. Which would make sense because Echo and Jinx are there, and that's all gonna lead into the hype for Arcane 2.
Also, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Project L has been in development for the past couple of years at least. Even more than that. We had teasers for Project L for quite some time, plus we had trailers, and we're talking about another year. I somehow doubt that it's going to be the Project L teaser. I'm pretty sure Project L is going to get a full release, and we're going to get a teaser. Okay, I'm kind of high on copium right now, but we're gonna get a teaser for Riot MMO. Just imagine.
Also, no, I am holding my copium low, and there will not be any announcements for Riot's MMO.
Swear to God, I did not watch this video before that. I'm just saying it is what it is.
But I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised if it happens. Regardless, let's actually dive into the animation. You see, the scene itself just shows us Jinx walking across the bridge over the river build. Is what I would say if I wasn't a freak who could break it all down. But before we do that, there is one more interesting piece of information. This animation is indeed an official piece from Fortiche, the studio which animated the entire series.
Okay.
But because Fortiche is still very busy with actually working on the show, they got another studio to take their animations and turn them into a proper teaser. The point is, this teaser is not just something that would be randomly slapped together to look cool, even though it looks cool. See, some of you might have realized that this is a clever callback to the very beginning of Arcane 1.
Is it? Bro, I need to rewatch Arcane again, like for the 5th time. I know the storyline, I know how it goes, but I don't remember the exact details of how it starts.
It's the scene where everything was on fire, everyone was dying, and everything was coated in red from all the smoke.
Oh yeah, the failed rebellion. Yeah, it is what it is.
Which, by the way, could also be why you can see the color red dominating here.
To be fair, it could be more pink to reflect on Jinx plus Vi's vibrant colors. I mean, contrast, sure, could be.
It is supposed to make you remember. As far as we know, this entire scene should be from a rebellion that finally split Zone from Piltover. Interestingly enough, we actually don't know much about these events. Since Arcane got to overwrite a big portion of Zone's history and its canon lore, there is not much we can pick out from what we used to have.
Yes, going back to the idea of Arcane being canon, it's kinda different situation because everything, well, not everything, but quite a big chunk of information that we knew prior from League of Legends and Legends of Runeterra, that we were basing our understanding of lore in the universe of Runeterra, that slightly changed once Riot said that everything we see in Arcane is fucking canon. So, you know, it is what it is.
Although, in Season 1, both Vander and Silco teased what happened in these events multiple times. Which is why I believe Season 2 will lean heavier into this with all of their callbacks. Especially since people theorize that Vander is who he is. Now another
Warwick, yeah, like, you know it, I know it, everyone knows it.
cool detail is that when you listen to the background, you can actually hear that Jinx is singing the lullaby which you could hear in that scene in Season 1.
Honestly, if that's the lullaby you are singing to your children, bro, they're gonna grow all fucked up. I'ma keep it real. Like, no joke. If you are singing that to your children, save up some money for psychiatrists, psychologists, some doctors. You'll need that. Imagine hearing this in the dark, like straight up. Lullaby, by the way. Lullaby. Probably the lullaby part was getting actually true.
So again, thematically, it is trying to bring you back to the beginning. This time, the beginning of Season 2. Now, of course, over the course of the entirety of Season 1, that bridge continued to play a big role. Be it by creating a wall so that Victor couldn't go down to Zone and ask Singed about his research, or by being an important place for some really cool showdowns, or this scene. Do you remember that one?
No. This guy is a corrupt cop. I remember this. Who is he trying to kill in here? What was... Or was that the scenario where on the bridge with Jinx and Echo? Yeah, that's an epic showdown, but isn't this the scenario where he gets killed by Silco's monster?
Because I do. I like that one.
I don't
also
remember.
didn't. It should be obvious why.
Oh, yeah. Massive explosions everywhere.
But here's the funny part. All of this is still only the first half of the teaser. The other half is the fact that she is holding fish bones. Which means this scene is happening after the finale. And all the falling fragments and chunks around her are a reference to the fact that she did just blow up the high seat of Piltover.
Now that you think about it, take into consideration how small Jinx is, how big Fishbones is. It's like, physically, Jinx shouldn't be able to lift such a weapon. Should be too heavy. Oh yeah, okay, my bad, I take it back. Okay, I forgot Jinx is high on Shimmer and she's kinda OP. Okay, my bad. Anyway.
And by doing so, she most likely started a civil war with Zone. Which could be why, if you listen to the background, you can hear the sounds of a distant battle. Maybe it's not just all the rubble falling down. Also, I don't know if this was intentional, but compared to how Season 1 started, here you can't see the peaks of Piltover in the background. Which may be because artistically they were just trying to frame the bridge, and putting a silhouette above it would just break everything. But it could also be a really cool detail. Because in this case, after everything that has happened, Jinx would not be going towards Piltover. She would be leaving the crime scene in which...
Why? That's not Jinx's memo. Jinx's memo is being crazy, leaving as much evidence as possible and destroying everything. Even though she got a pentakill with her season finale, I'm pretty sure she's not done.
In which case, Piltover should be behind us. Am I reading too much into this? Maybe. But we learned that in the past, Fortiche always paid attention to all of these details. It might as well be intentional.
Am I looking at the Jin mask? Is this what I think it is? And was it actually in Arcane? I mean, the style is from Arcane. Which scene is that? That is his mask. Hello?
Also, you know what's a hint that all of this is intentional? This bloody shadow! See, they
Oh, okay, never noticed that.
are doing it again. They are putting details into places where nobody would expect them, just so the crazy people have something to pick apart. So yes, in case you missed it, as Jinx is walking into the distance, her reflection is actually the shadow of Vi. It seems like she's holding her torso, which might hint that she got harmed. Although I do believe they might be reusing the animation from the finale with Caitlyn, because the entire silhouette kind of fits that one. So yeah, look for details. They are everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the flames was hiding a QR code with a whole teaser.
Just imagine. Okay, so basically here's what we're gonna do, chat. We are taking this video, we're downloading it, importing it into a video editing software, and breaking it down frame by frame. I mean, if there's a QR code, we need to have it, just saying.
Also, yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the entire red color was teasing more of the Noxian storyline. I don't know what's gonna happen to Mel, but I know that Noxians are gonna be interested in that one. Well, the important part is that with this announcement, it is likely that we will slowly start getting more teasers for Arcane Season 2, just like what happened for Season 1. Which also means, be ready for me making a lot of videos about these. And I should also remind you that yes, it is totally safe to watch those teasers. Fortige knows how to not spoil people and how to mislead them. Which is why if you go back and watch all of my predictions, I missed most of them. I got one right, I am really proud of that one, but the rest was a dumpster fire. So yes, you should watch the teasers. It is actually fun being part of the community as everyone is experiencing it for the first time. Even though ironically they are not experiencing it for the first time. Although, the biggest change is still that now everything...
Yeah, speaking of teasers, like, bro, I remember there was one amazing teaser where you could see the champions from League of Legends in Arcane, and they referenced Yasuo. Hold on, I feel like I've got Yasuo. Hold on. There it is. Hold on. So basically, the shot is of Jinx, Vi, two of her friends, and Yasuo. Look at that. It's like, I'm telling you. Plus, there's a Teemo hiding in passive. But we've got Jinx, we've got Vi, we've got two of the friends, we've got Yasuo in there, and there's Teemo's hiding somewhere in here. Like, we need to pay attention to teasers, chat. You know it, I know it, everyone knows this.
Is canon. So if someone dies, they are dead. There is no sugarcoating, and there is no real plot armor. Riot kinda confirmed that in the past.
There's also Mordekaiser in the ultimate as well, yeah. Also Rengar ulting, Kha'Zix in his ultimate, even in the passive, Akshan in his invisibility. Yeah, it's like so many champions in there.
So keep latched onto your favorite champions, because who knows what's gonna happen to them. There might be a lot of twists and turns along the way. But yeah, this was my quick rant about a 15-second long teaser. I did it, mom.
Cannot wait for the 30-minute long breakdown Easter egg video this at Necrit. Okay, he made it 8 minutes. We're looking at... how long is that? 15. Yeah, with edits going to be around 13, 14. Oh, you get the idea. Not bad. Actually, not bad. And that's it for the second outro. Yeah, anyway. It is what it is, and that's the video, chat.